Keith is in Carbondale, Illinois. Hey, Keith, what's up?
Hey, Dave and Ken, how are you guys doing today?
Better than we deserve. What's up?
So, we've been doing your plan for quite a while, but unfortunately, before we started that, my wife attended a private college back in 2006, where she took out about a $60,000 private student loan that her father co-signed on, which we obviously know now that was a horrible idea. In 2008, her parents filed for bankruptcy, and then that sent her loan into default. And ever since then, there's been no payments that have been made towards that student loan. It's been kind of floating around ever since. A couple of weeks ago, she got a letter from a credit company, and they now said that her loan is $80,000, but they would be willing to settle it for $20,000.
Do it.
So we're not sure if it's, how to make sure it's legit, or if we need to go talk to an attorney or someone to make sure that that's all, a true statement, or from a reputable company. Or
they have the account numbers and everything accurate.
We did ask for proof at one point, and they sent photocopies of what the loan looked like, and it was accurate with when she originally took it out. But they kind of talked to us, in prior years, but more recently, a couple weeks ago, they offered to settle it. But in the document, or in the letter, the one-page letter, it doesn't say that it would necessarily settle it in full, but it does say a settlement amount.
Yeah, well, that's
so
what that's what they meant. But just say, I need further clarification that if you accept $20,000 cash as settlement in full of this debt, that nothing further will be owed, I'll accept that. I'll accept that in an email.
Okay, and just get that in writing that they would settle that in full and not be able to come back for any more money later down the road.
Exactly, and the more formal looking that document, the better. But I'm not going to sweat it too much. It's a fairly standard practice in that world, so that doesn't smell like a scam to me at all. It sounds like a normal thing. As a matter of fact, I might counteroffer.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Should we ask if they would go lower, because they offered 20? Originally, it was 60. Now they say it's 80.
Yeah.
And they're offering 75% off of the balance. So I wasn't sure if we should offer less than.
Just say, if you can come down a little more, I think we'll do it, and just see what they say.
Okay.
And see how far. And if they say no way, then do it. But if they say, okay, well, we'll do 15, then that one sentence made you $5,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
now the only caveat is that they did say it has to be paid by the end of the month, and if they don't receive the payment by the end of September, that they could change the terms, which was a little bit.
Yeah, that would be normal. The offer's not standing forever. So have you got have you got the way to get the money together? I don't care if you borrow it, because you're already $80,000 in debt, and we change that out for 15 or 20.
Right.
That's a good deal. So even if you put it on a credit card, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Yeah, we've been doing the steps, so we actually paid everything else off besides the student loan. So we actually have been kind of moving through the steps to get to the point where, if they do reach out again, we'll be ready to,
Oh, good. How much do you have?
So we have a $20,000 emergency fund right now.
Oh, good. Well, call them and settle the deal, man. Write them a check. No electronic access to your checking account. Must be in writing. That's the 2 rules on settling a debt. You're going to be taxed on the difference. There'll be a 1099-C coming where your debt forgiveness is taxable event, and that includes private student loans.